won't get these joints out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags, they pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast, with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below. Because it's hot and ready over there. Like, it's hot. It's hot. It's so much tea over there that I be dropping, y'all, like my exclusive behind the scenes stuff. I be dropping on there pictures, photos, information, people, places, things is in the membership along with juicy story times. So there should be, at this point y'all seeing it, 2 new videos that was up. One was posted last week and one should have been recently posted. Photos on there, tea on there about me and my booski. And yeah, so let's jump into this story time now. As y'all should see from the title, I think I'm gonna name this I Set My Baby Daddy Up, or I Set Him Up. Yeah, I did some real oppy shit and things went left, and I didn't think that things was gonna pan out to the way they did. So y'all, this is a never before heard story time, okay? Now, the people involved know of the situation, but nobody knows the backstory of what really happened. How I really set my baby daddy up on accident. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be either 2 parts or one long story time. So y'all, this is involving Pop-Up, L, me, my brother, my mom, my sister. It's just everybody kind of in this story time, but the main characters are Pop-Up, me, my baby daddy, and my brother in here a little bit, and then my mom, my sister in it, but they're not in it as much. So y'all remember last year I told y'all about the story time where Pop-Up and my sister got into it, right? Now I took that story time down. I am gonna retell it. I should have told it first, but I'm gonna wait and tell that. I wanted to tell this. This is on my brain right now. It'll tell, so I need to tell it right now. I'll come back later on some point and tell y'all the story time of when Pop-Up and my sister got into a fight. So after that situation though, I didn't hear from Pop-Up. I didn't hear from Pop-Up, and I think like months after that is when I met Elle, got pregnant, boom. I was pregnant 9 months, had my son. So when I had Dylan, I'm gonna say at about 2 months, me and Elle, we was just not getting along. He was disappearing all the time with his partner that he used to be going and busting moves and hitting licks with, and never came back with no money. So me and him was just not seeing eye to eye. I was doing everything for our kid. I was making sure our kid had everything he needed, you know, just being a full-time mom without Elle's help. And the times that Elle would be around, it was like, I'm not gonna say Elle did not help. He helped, but it was like me and him was just getting into it, because it was just like, yeah, when you come, you do help, but then you be gone for a week. So Elle will feel like, oh, he can come and play daddy in house for 2 days and then disappear for a week, because his phone would never be on, because I wasn't paying his phone bill no more, because I was just like, no, you want me to pay your phone bill for you to be outside and not answer when I call you? For you to be talking to other females? Now, mind you, this is at the point where I already had found out about the first girl who said that she possibly had a kid by Elle, but this is not before the second girl popped up. This is not, we not there yet. So I just know about the one girl so far. So it's just like, no, you probably kicking it with this girl, calling her still probably. No, I'm not gonna pay your phone bill and then you think you finna be outside? oh no. But then it was just like, y'all, I was contemplating on paying his bill because it was just like, now I can't get a hold of you. I gotta call your partners, I gotta call your cousins, I gotta call your auntie, I gotta call all these people, your sisters, your brothers, to try to hunt you down because you've been gone for days, weeks. I don't know where you at. I don't know if you alive, is you gone, I don't know. So it was like, I wanted to pay his phone bill, but like I was standing firm on that, just like, no, you're not wasting money on that when you got a newborn kid. Formula expensive. Yeah, I was getting WIC, and I don't think I was getting food stamps yet, or I could have been getting food stamps, but I know I was getting WIC. So it was just like, you still have to pay. You only get so much formula, and then you got to pay, you know, once you run out until the next month. So it was just like, no, I'm not finna spend $50, $60 paying this boy's phone bill so I can know where he at. And we got real responsibilities, diapers, wipes, formula, you know, all kind of stuff. So one day Elle was at the house, y'all, and I think this was like our second little altercation. I'm doing something with Dylan, and Elle just kind of was just like, no, I was trying to tell Elle, like, watch our kid because I'm finna get in the shower. And he was like, oh, I'm about to leave. And I'm like, you just got here, y'all. He literally had came, chilled for a minute. I think he hopped in the shower and blew down the house, watched a little TV, and then he was just like, he finna leave. And I was just like, no, I want to go get in the shower. I want to take a long hot shower and then like take a bath and just chill, relax. I want to go smoke some tree skis. This was at the point where I wasn't breastfeeding anymore. I did a story. I know somebody asked me to do a story time on my labor and delivery. I did a story time on that already. I don't know what it's called. If I can find it, I'll put it here or link it in the description or the comment. But I did do a story time on my labor and delivery and how that went. So at this point, I had already got sick from breastfeeding, and I didn't want to breastfeed no more, so I could blow down the house again. So I'm just like, no, I want to, you know, just have like a little me time, go outside, blow down the house with my sister and chit chat with my sister. And you know, I don't like, you not finna leave. He like, I'm about to leave, so I don't know what you about to do, how long you gonna be in the shower, because I'll watch him for a little bit. Watch him? You're not a babysitter. You're the father. You're the pappy. What are you talking about? Y'all, he was always hollering like every dude doing, I'm trying to be out here getting money to help you. Every time you come back, there's no dollars, y'all. And y'all know what Elle would do, which would make me so mad? Elle would come back with stuff that his family gave him for Dylan, and then try to lie and say it was from him. And then I would hear from his family members, they'd be like, oh, did you get the diapers, did you get the wipes, did you get the clothes, did you get the stuff we sent with Elle for Dylan? So it's like, you out here lying, talking about you outside getting money on, when you don't come back with nothing but stuff that somebody gave you to give to our son. You did not buy it. But y'all, he was sitting up here lying for the longest that it was him buying these things. And at first I believed it, until one of his family members was like, did you get that stuff? And I'm like, that's that same stuff Elle was trying to claim he was buying. So at this point, I knew Elle was just lying. Whatever he was doing, he was not getting no money on. He was outside probably getting money and spending it on trees and drink and other substances Elle and his friends was doing at the time over at his friend house over there with all the females that used to always be over there. So we're going back and forth, and I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. You're not leaving. I'm about to have me some me times, and you about to be a daddy. I don't like, you think you about to come in my mama house where you don't pay no bills, shower, eat, smoke some tree, relax, use up our PG&E, and then dip? Mind you, I think he washed some clothes too, because we had a washer and dryer in this house. We lived on this corner street on 8th Street in downtown Pittsburgh, and it was like a apartment, but it was like 2 layers. No, it was 2 layers. So at the bottom layer, there was like a 1-bedroom apartment and a 2-bedroom apartment, and then our apartment upstairs, which was it was almost like a house on top of apartments, was like 3 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Big. It was so big. So we did have like a little washroom. So I'm just like, nah, bro, nah. So I'm like getting my stuff to get in the shower, and I'm like walking out my room to go get in the shower, and L like put his hand up on the door and was like, no, you're not going to get in the shower. I ain't finna leave. Ask your mom, can she watch him while you get in the shower? I said, I'm not doing that. So y'all, I pushed him away from the door. I pushed him super hard. I'm like, no, go be with your kid, spend some time with your son. Well, I do me for a minute. You're not leaving. I don't know what to tell you. And he's just like, man, see, you always doing this and you wonder why I don't want to be here. I said, well, then don't come back. Why do you keep coming back? If you gonna go and you don't want to be here, don't come back. When you want to take a shower and change your clothes and get a free meal and chill and relax, don't come back here at all. Take all your stuff and leave and don't come back. Like, I'm not forcing you to be here. Nobody's forcing you to be here, sir. Pack your stuff and leave. So y'all, I push him out the way. I walk up out the door. I go get in the shower because I'm just like, I don't know what he talking about. Like, you were speaking a foreign language to me at this point. You're finna go be a daddy. So, I had a bottle ready for Dilly, and I was like, yeah, give him a bottle, spend some time with him, make sure you burp my goddamn son, and sit back, relax, and enjoy this tea, period. I love that's tea. That's my girl. So I get in the shower, y'all. I take a long ass shower. Long shower. I'm in there for like 45 minutes to an hour taking a shower. Just a shower. I'm doing the full thing. I'm shaving. I'm doing facial. I'm just steaming in the shower. I'm just in there hella long. And then I took like a bath, you know, because this at the time, you know, you're still healing down there. Now, I didn't have stitches or nothing like that, but just sitting in warm water sometimes just, you know, helps, you know, you still feel, you know, pain down there, even if you don't get stitches. So, took me a good shower, then I took me a good bath. So, I'm in the bathroom for hecka long. So, eventually, y'all, I come out the bathroom, Elle in there, and him and Dilly, they bonding and having a good time. I said, see, don't you feel much better that you're spending time with your kid? And he was like, man, you don't need to force me to be a daddy. I know how to be a daddy. I'm a good daddy. I'm not a deadbeat dad. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, man, whatever. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go blow down the house with my sister and chill with my sister for a minute. And then when I'm done, if you feel like you want to leave, fine. So he's just like, man, all right, whatever. I go outside, I blow down the house with my sister. And I think my sister had asked me, she was like, have you talked to Papa recently? And I'm like, girl, no, why? She was just like, I don't know, he just popped into my head. And at that point, y'all, I haven't had thought about Papa since I had got pregnant. Like, after the whole situation when my sister and him got into the altercation, and then I met Elle and got pregnant, I wasn't even thinking about Papa like that no more. It was just like, the way we left off, I just thought like, oh, he's never gonna talk to me again because of the way he left. So I didn't think twice about him until my sister said that. So I'm just like, girl, no. And I'm just thinking like, oh, I wonder what he doing, how he been. Like, I know he's probably gonna be highly upset if he still like me the way he used to, that I got a kid by somebody and it's not him. Because one thing about it, y'all, Papa wanted to get married and have kids and move to Cuba because he's from Cuba. His family is Cuban. And I was underage. My mama was not gonna let me go off to another country and get married. I mean, I would have been well taken care of, but no, like, my mama was not, you know, she was already letting it slide that me and Papa was talking because she didn't know his real age, because he lied his real age. And yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I knew his real age, but I never told my family his real age. The only other person who knew Papa's real age was my oldest brother, because they were around the same age. And mind you, my oldest brother is 9 years older than me, like 9.5, 10 years older than me. So after I blow down the house with my sister, we just talking, boom, I go back in the house and Dylan is asleep. So Elle was just like, yeah, I'm about to leave. I'll be back later today. Hopefully when I come back, you ain't on no BS, blah, 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 blah. And you need to stop putting your hands on me. Mind you, I only have pushed him twice at this point. We hadn't really started, you know, wrestling and tussling yet. We just had a couple little scuffles. Remember the diary situation? That situation had happened, you know. So other than that, me and Elle wasn't really like, you know, getting in the field with each other just yet. But I'm just like, nah, like you always trying to play me and you don't be want to take care of your responsibilities as a dad, and then you be disappearing for heck long, and then you expect me not to be upset. I don't understand what logic is that. But you know, men logic, not men, just F-boy logic is just F-boy logic. They just don't think nothing they do is wrong. They feel like they should be able to do whatever they want, and women should just be okay with it and put up with it. And it's just like, I mean, if she gonna stick around, I mean, yeah, but whatever. So y'all, he leave. And so now I'm just sitting there, Dylan sleep, and I'm just on my phone, probably on social media. And I started thinking about Pop-Up again. And I'm just like, I wonder how he doing. I wonder how he been. Now, mind you, I had Pop-Up's MySpace, but at this particular time, we weren't even using MySpace. We had already was on Facebook, and now everybody on Instagram at this particular time. So I never knew his Facebook or his Instagram. I only knew his MySpace. So I had logged back into my old MySpace, and I'm so upset that I don't remember what I changed the password to. It's crazy that I know the password that I changed it from was of this boy that I had a crush on, and no, it was not Toby, it was this other boy. And man, I had a crush on him. And I changed it from that to something else, and I don't know what it is, so now I can't get back into it. But at that specific time, I was able to remember the password. I got back into my, did I say Facebook? I meant MySpace. And I was kind of like going through my friends. I had found Pop-Up, and I was just like, dang, I wonder if his MySpace name, maybe his Instagram name or his Facebook name. So I'm trying to like find him, search for him all over the place. Couldn't find him for the longest. But you know what? Shayla don't give up. I'm bored. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm stuck in the house being a mama, and my kids sleep right now. So y'all, I'm digging. Boom. Jackpot. Found him. I found him on Facebook. So I messaged him on Facebook and was just like, hey, how you doing? How you been? Here's my number. Call me if you know you want to catch up. So y'all, days had passed. Elle was coming back and forth, but Elle never stayed too long. You know, he didn't really want to be a dad. He just wanted to act like a dad at that particular time. So one day I remember I think my mom was spending time with Dylan, and I was sitting outside on our front porch, because we always sat outside on our front porch. It was always stuff going on right there. Hella accidents, people walking by, couples fighting. It was like a trail park across the street. Like we could just go outside. We were gonna get entertainment, so we would just sit outside and just blow down the house, or even not. We had like a little swing thing and just watch and see what drama was gonna happen. Our next door neighbors was these Latins, and they always had it popping over there. Something was always going on, so it was just like we could just go outside and just watch a show. So I'm just sitting outside chilling. Boom, I get a notification. Guess who it is? Y'all already should know. It's Pop-Up. He like, what's up, mamas? How you been? I miss you. I want to see you. What you got going on? Where you been at? Do you still live where you live? Now, I don't know. I just know we started talking and we got on the phone. And when we got on the phone, he was just asking me, like, are you dating? Are you in a relationship? And I'm just telling him, like, yeah, I got a boyfriend. I didn't tell him that I had a kid, though. I did tell him I had a boyfriend, but I don't think things is going to work out with me and this guy, because he's just not what I'm looking for. Woo, doo, doo, woo. He's like, yeah, you know, I got a couple little, you feel me's going on, little, you know, girls I talk to. And I was just like, oh, okay, you know, that's cool. And we just started talking about the time, you know, the last time we saw each other. He was just like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to all go down like that. I just got so wasted. Like, him and my sister killed the whole bottle. Like, they was so just drunk, y'all. It was crazy. And he just apologized, and he was like, I hope your sister not mad at me. You know I love sis. Like, I didn't even mean to just snap on her like that. And I'm just like, you know what, I don't really think my sister care. I was like, to be honest with you, she was the one who asked me about you. You know, she was the one who, you know, wanted to know an update on you. So I came looking for you. He was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I miss this. I'm gonna have to come see you soon. And I was just like, oh, I don't know about you coming to see me because my boyfriend, he do live with me. He was just like, I don't care. Like, you always gonna be mine. And I don't know why you always choosing other people over me. And I'm like, no, Pop-Up, I didn't choose nobody over you. You left me last time, and then I never heard from you. You just disappeared. And then you never popped back up. I was like, was you in jail or something? He was like, nah. He was just like, I just felt like you was so mad. You was probably, when he like sobered up, he was just like, I just didn't know how to face you again after that situation. I didn't think you would want to talk to me or anything like that again because, you know, me and your sister got into it. And I know how, you know, you really, you know, your sister is your sister. Like, everybody know, like, my sister's my sister. Like, you know, blood come first. And I was just like, nah, I came looking for you. I couldn't find you. And then I just gave up. I just moved on with life. And he did the same. So y'all, me and him have been talking. Now on the days where my baby daddy would be coming home, I wouldn't text him, I wouldn't respond, I would just like block the number. And then as soon as my baby daddy would leave, I would call or text him. We was just having small talk, y'all, like nothing serious. But of course, Pop-Up was like, yeah, you need to leave him alone because you know you need to be with me. I'm ready to marry you. You of age now, so your mama can't say nothing, and just talking his little smack. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just thinking like, dang, like I know if I had a baby with Pop-Up, I wouldn't be going through this stuff that I'm going through with my baby daddy. I wouldn't have to worry about money. I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, him being there. I wouldn't have to worry about feeling like, does this person really like me or love me or any of that? Like, it wouldn't have been nothing like that. It would have been so different. Like, me and my baby would have been well taken care of. Like, Papa would have did everything in his well-being to make sure me and my baby was A1, and his family. Like, he had a big family, hella brothers, sisters, mom. Like, it would have just been so different if I would have got pregnant by Pop-Up instead of L. So I'm just imagining those things. But mind you, Pop-Up don't know I have a kid. He just think I got a boyfriend. So, y'all, one day, I'm just being a mama, right? I'm not thinking too much of it. Like, I know Pop-Up will pop up, but after I told him I had a boyfriend and I don't think he should pop up, I told him, I said, please do not pop up at my house. I have a boyfriend. I was basically telling him that one day I could meet up with him somewhere and we can hang out. I would just probably, at this particular time, my mama haven't had no, did she give me her old car yet? I think my mama gave me her Buick, but I wasn't really driving like that because I was still scared to drive at this time. I would drive like short distances, but I was just telling him like, I got a car and maybe one day me and you can like meet somewhere and hang out, but don't pop up at my house because my boyfriend be at my house sometimes. Like, I never know when he's gonna be there. He just come and go when he pleases. So he has said okay. So I'm thinking like, okay, me and him got an understanding. We've been talking. Everything's been going cool. We ain't talking about, you know, nothing serious, but you know, we just like having casual talk. Y'all, one day I'm just in the house. I think I was feeding Dylan, and there was a knock at the door. Knock, knock, regular. People came to our house all the time, y'all. So it wasn't strange that we was getting a random knock at the door. Like, our house was the house. It wasn't like the like trap house like type like that, but you know, everybody used to come to our house. Like, all my friends, all my sister friends, all my brother's friends, all my mama's friends, my aunties, my cousins, everybody used to come to our house. Our house was the spot. So, you know, it's a knock at the door. I don't think too much of it. I think I was in the living room. Somebody knocked on the door, and then I don't know, I think I just got up and went to my room with Dylan. Mind you, L, my baby daddy, was in my room, like just in the room chilling. So we back there, we're watching TV, y'all. We was watching, what was we watching this particular day? I don't know what the hell was on the TV, but I know we was watching something on Cartoon Network. Oh, we was probably watching regular show, because at that time that was my stuff. We was always watching the regular show. Like 5 minutes go by, and my brother, he come to my room, and he like, Shayla, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, you know, my brother don't ever just come up to me like that. And I'm just like, all right. He was like, leave Dylan with L and come let me talk to you. So I'm just like, okay. So I step out the room and we go into the living room, and he just like, I don't know what you want to do, but you know I got you. And I'm just like, okay, you know, thank you, love you. He like somebody outside for you. And I'm like, well, who is it? Like one of my friends? Because at this particular time, y'all, I was like ditching my friends. I don't know what it was, y'all. My friends didn't ghost me. I just ghosted them. Like once I got pregnant, y'all, I just got so sad and depressed. Like I didn't really want to have a baby at the time. I didn't really want to have a baby with L, but I didn't want to get rid of my baby, and I wanted to try to make things work with L because everybody was talking smack that I got pregnant by him and I didn't really know him and just heck of stuff. So I was just doing everything I didn't want to do because I didn't want to look a certain type of way, but it was killing me inside. I was sad. I was depressed. It was not what I wanted to do. So I'm thinking maybe one of my friends popped up on me, because people was just popping up on me, seeing me, giving me gifts and stuff for Dylan. He like, it's a friend, but it ain't the friend one of your friends you probably think it is. And I'm just like, what you mean? He was like, pop-up is outside. I said, excuse me, who? Who outside? Who's outside? Who's outside? He said, pop-up is outside, and he wants you to come outside and talk to him. Do you want to go out there? Do you want me to tell him to leave? What you want to do? Y'all, my heart is pounding out of my chest. I'm like, brother, because mind you, we a joking family. We played a lot of jokes, a lot of pranks, scare each other, you know, talk smack. You know, I'm just like, brother. I sound like a nigga from SAG. Brother. Don't play with me right now. I'm like, who? Arson, are you sure? I'm like, brother, like, don't joke with me right now. Now, mind y'all, I'm scared, nervous, excited, and happy all at the same time, y'all. I'm so dumb delusional that I'm just like, oh my God, pop up here to rescue me and whisk me away. We're gonna ride into the sunset. He's gonna save me. I'm thinking that in my head, and then the other side is like, girl, you got a whole baby daddy and a baby in the back in the room. What are you talking about? Whisk you away. What are you, girl? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? But y'all, it's just so crazy because here I go again. I'm in this position with pop up again. He's popping up when my boyfriend's at my house, and I got to choose up. I got to, y'all ain't gonna believe what I did. Oh, I went outside. I needed to see him. I was just like, I'm gonna go outside, but can you just stay? Can you just stand in the doorway just in case L comes out my room and try to come outside? Can you just keep an eye and just, you know, so that you can give me a heads up? So he just like, all right. So my sister come out her room and she was like, girl, what's going on? I'm like, sis, guess who here? She like, who? I'm like, pop up. She like, you lying. I'm like, I'm not lying. Brother just told me he outside. Like, he went out there. He was talking to him. He's out there. So mind you, at this point, Pop-Up still does not know I have a baby. He doesn't know I have a kid. He just think I got a boyfriend. So y'all, I go outside. And y'all, as soon as I saw him, I just started crying. Because I'm just like, in another universe, me and him would work. I really love this person. Me and him got a fire connection, and he really loves me. That was what I was thinking in my Delulu brain. Now that I'm older, Ooh, my crush just texted me. What is he doing? I am up. Go to Spotify, confirm your account. Oh, y'all. Okay, let me finish this story time so I can talk to him. So, yeah, y'all. I see him. I'm bursting into tears. I'm crying. I'm panicking. I'm just having like a nervous breakdown right now because I'm like, I gotta tell him, and I don't know, like L crazy. Okay, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with these story time. L, especially at this time, L was a certified hood ratchet hood city nigga. When I mean like L would like, y'all, like I think I'm gonna post some pictures of L and just like crop out his face or something just so y'all can see how he dressed, his mannerism, how he talk, how he sound. Like, y'all, L was so ratchet ghetto, like a certified city nigga on everything I love. L was so ghetto ratchet. When I met L, he was outside in pajamas with no shoes on. That should tell you. You see that? You see that? Stiff well. So I'm scared because I'm like, if L come out, he see me talk to another dude, it's gonna get crazy. Pop up, he from Richmond, they crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. I'm always in a crazy situation with these hood niggas. So y'all, Pop up gets out his car, y'all. He's hugging me. He's like, why are you crying? Like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I told you not to come here. What are you doing here? You cannot be here. My boyfriend is here. You're gonna start drama. He was like, I don't care. You're mine. You don't even want to be with that nigga. You on the phone. You sad. You don't like how he treating you, how he doing you. Like, I don't give up. And I'm just like, I know, but I have a baby. And he was like, what? I'm like, I have a baby. I had a baby, like newborn. My son is a couple months. Like, I have a baby. So he like, are you serious? Why you didn't tell me you had a baby? And I was just like, I don't know. I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how you would react. I just missed you. So much is going on. Like, I didn't know what, I don't know. I'm just like, was I 18? Yeah, I'm fresh 18. I don't know. I'm still young in the brain. I don't know. I didn't know, y'all. I was just so like, oh my God. So he was like, I don't care if that, he don't take care of you. So I'm sure he don't take care of the baby. You mine. You might as well just, basically he was like, I'm the daddy. Like, he was like, I love you. I don't care. Like, I will accept you, your son. Y'all can come with me. You don't have to be in this situation. You don't have to live with your mom. Y'all, I was just telling him everything. Like, it was so much going on at the time. A lot of stuff was going on. I was just telling him everything. Like, I wasn't in the best situation, and it was just like a lot of tension going on in my house because, you know, my mom was just basically kind of getting fed up with all her grown-ass kids living with her, and she's having to take care of all of us. I'm gonna just say it. That's what was going on. Like, nobody was really having anything going on, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just getting frustrating for my mom. So it was just like a lot of tension, a lot of drama, like, was going on at the time. So I was just in a bad headspace. I was really sad and depressed at this time, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, you know, he was just being my Prince Charming. He was just like, I will take you away from all of this. You already know. You can come stay with me at my house until, you know, we can get our own place. I don't care. I love you. You're grown now. this is what I want. I want you. I want a family with you. I want to have more kids with you. He's just saying all these things, y'all, and I'm just in his arms crying. I'm crying. Next thing I know, y'all, I hear my brother whistling. Like, we have this whistle, like, I can't do it right now. So I'm like, my heart just dropped even more. I'm like, oh my God, that probably mean he trying to signal me L could be possibly coming outside. So I'm looking up at my brother and I'm telling Pop Up, I'm like, you gotta leave, you gotta go. I'm like, you gotta leave, you gotta go. Like, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. Like, this is the time. I can't leave with you. Y'all, he was trying to tell me, like, get in the car. Like, come with me. Like, I'm taking you away from this. We can come back, get your kid, get your all your stuff. Like, I'm taking you away from all of this. And I'm just like, no, like, I can't do it. Y'all, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. At this point, I loved L or whatever. And it was just, I couldn't do it. So, y'all, I'm running back to the house. As I'm running back to the house, my brother coming down the stairs, L coming out the house. I run past all of them. I just run back in the house. I run to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Pop-Up is outside. And he want to be my Prince Charming and save me and take me away and take me and the baby and take care of us. And I don't know what to do. And my mom's like, what? And I'm like, Mom, he's outside. And L walking outside. Because L probably like, I don't think my brother lied. From what my brother said, he was like, she outside talking to somebody. So L probably was like, who the hell she out there talking to? Like, we was out there for like a good minute. Y'all. So then I started thinking like, oh my God, Shayla, you just ran past them. L was walking outside. Go outside. Y'all. So I'm like, I run from my mama. Now everybody's like, my sister, my mama, my brother and L, they already outside. So I'm just like, oh my God. So y'all, I'm running. Cause like in this apartment, it was all like, it was big. So it took me a little minute to get from my mama room to the front outside. And so I walk out the door and all I know is Pop-Up and L arguing. They arguing. They going back and forth. I can just hear Pop-Up like, yeah, you ain't shit, nigga. You a deadbeat ass baby daddy. You ain't even there for her. I can treat her better than you. I can take her away from all this. Take better care of your son. Put her in a car. Put her in a house. Put money in her pocket. Not stress her out. Mind you, Pop-Up kind of did stress me out because he would always pop up and pop out. You know what I mean? But L was mean to me, y'all. L was so mean to me at this time. Like, he was just not the nicest person to me, you know. Yeah, he would be he wasn't like calling me out of my names and things like that, but he didn't make me feel better at the time. You know, I just had a baby. I'm probably going through postpartum depression and all that kind of stuff. And L wasn't making it no better with the things that he was putting me through and him not being there and helping me when I really, really needed him. They outside arguing. So L pulling up his pants. My brother trying to like be in the middle like, hey, y'all, like, nah, calm down. None of that, none of that. Like, Pop-Up, leave. L, you go in the house. Y'all, they just like, okay, this Pop-Up, my brother, L, and then my brother trying to like back them, and they just, L pulling up his pants. He like, what's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? Like, nah. Now, mind y'all, I had told L about Pop-Up. I just told him, you know, I had this on and off again boyfriend that would just always pop up and pop out. You know, them conversations you have about your exes with, you know, the person you dating or something. You know, it was just like that. And L had said one time too, I hope that nigga never pop up over here while I'm here. Like, what the hell? Like, I'll beat the ass. And I'm just like, you're funny. Y'all, so they like arguing, going at it. So L getting mad because Pop-Up is just saying all kind of stuff, which is to L is letting him know that I've been talking to Pop-Up. I guess you could call it cheating or whatever, you know. I guess I cheated. So L hot, they just going back and forth, y'all, going back and forth. Next thing I know, like, Pop-Up like, all right, nigga, I got something for you. I got something for you. So now I'm running down the stairs. And I'm like, L, just go in the house. Just go in the house. He was like, nah, fuck that nigga. What the, you been talking to this nigga? Like, how he know all our business? And I'm just just like, it's not even like that. He just reached out to me. I'm lying. I'm like, he just reached out to me and I was just talking to him. I told him I was in a relationship. I told him that you be here. I told him not to show up here. I don't know why he's here. I did not have him coming here. L was a hood. So he like, nah, you trying to get me set up? You trying to have me set up? You got niggas coming into your house. Woo, woo, woo. Pop up in the car, pop the trunk type. You feel me? So my brother like, hey, like, bro, what you doing? Like, you know, my brother like seeing that pop up going to his car and he not getting in the car, like he digging for something in the car. So my brother like, hey, nah, like it's hot. Like y'all need to cut this shit out. Not in front of my mama house, not in front of my mama house. Like, nah, y'all need to separate. Like, L, you leave, go in the house, pop up, you need to drive off, get the room right from here. So my brother's getting hot. So pop up, go in the car, y'all. Pop trunk. Boom. Stop on it. You feel me? He walked back up. He like, nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's up? I'll lay you down. And I'm like, oh, nigga, really? Ooh. Y'all, they going at it, y'all. I'm crying hysterically because I'm just like, what do I do? And so finally, I'm like, pop up, leave, please, just leave, like leave. I'm just like, you need to leave. So he like, oh, really? That's what you want me to do? That's what you want me to do? All right. Y'all, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm like crying. I'm just panicking. I'm just like, oh my God. Like literally this is all my fault. But at the same time, I told him not to pop up. So y'all, he get in his car, y'all. He smashed off, like, smashed off. Now me and L going back and forth. He like, oh, you hella grimy. You cheating on me. And you always trying to get on me about me talking to other people. When you talking to your ex, he popped up talking about he finna take you and my son. He finna be a stepdaddy. I don't know. L was just talking smack, like, just talking heck of stuff like, oh, so you must have been plotting this. And I'm like, no, I literally didn't even tell him I had a kid. He just found out right now. So I'm just like, he didn't even know. He just assuming. I mean, I'm telling him everything you putting me through. So I'm assuming he know, like, you feel me? You a daddy. Now me and L arguing. My mama and them trying to like separate us because we're just arguing, fighting, y'all. I'm hysterically crying. Mind you, Dylan was in his little bassinet, y'all. He was asleep. He was knocked out the whole time. And finally, you know, L just got mad, y'all. Y'all know how niggas do. They pack all their stuff. He like, I'm leaving. I'm done with you. Woo. But I'm just like, all right, whatever. So I'm just so sad, y'all. I'm just crying to my mom and my sister. And I'm just like, oh my God. Mind you, they don't know I was talking to Pop Up. You know, prior to this. Like, nobody really knows the real story. L knew because I told him that I had basically told him we had just recently connected. Me and Pop Up had been talking for like weeks before he had popped up. We had been talking, texting for weeks. I told him we just talked like a couple days ago. I didn't tell him we've been talking or whatever. But obviously he knew I was lying. But I never told my family the real story because I know they would have been like, Shelly, you're dumb. I didn't want to tell my mom the real story because she would have been like, you're dumb. Like, you why would you do that? I was embarrassed. I didn't tell them. So yeah, y'all, I text Pop Up and call him after that, y'all, and he didn't respond. And y'all, he would ride by my house with bitches in the car and be slapping his music, and he'll ride by, lay his window down if he see me outside, be mugging and hella shit. Like, he rode by my house for like weeks, y'all, just hella mad, mugging, always had females in the car and stuff. I think he would be saying some stuff, but I couldn't hear. Like, if I would see him or something, I would just go in the house. I was just like, go in the house. And I don't know if he, cause yeah, me and L didn't really come over like that too much, or if he did, he would only come over at night. Papa would like ride by in the daytime. I don't know, y'all. It was just a lot going on at that time. I don't really remember if maybe L did see him riding by sometimes, but I know it'd be times I'd be outside, me and my sister, and Papa would ride by. And it was just so crazy because I had never seen Papa in that light like that besides the time he got into it with my sister. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, he would ride by, be mugging, and I was just like, ooh wee, like this is crazy. Now, mind y'all, this is gonna be a part 1. So some other stuff go down with Pop-Up and L. So leave this right here of where I'm telling y'all that Pop-Up was riding by my house for weeks, just trying to make me mad, trying to make me jealous. Now, Pop-Up had many cars between him and his family and stuff, so he would be riding around buying different cars all the time. But y'all, it just really broke my heart because it was like I really wanted to be with Pop-Up. Like I really wanted to leave leave L to be with Pop-Up. Like y'all, I was really ready to pack all my stuff and take my son and go be with Pop-Up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I was so ready to be like, F L, he ain't shit, he ain't gonna never be shit, I already knew it. I could have been living a way better life with Pop-Up. But I think this was at the time though, Pop-Up started doing substances, because I had never seen him look the way he was looking or act the way he was acting. Like, yeah, him and my sister had got into it that one time, but other than that, I had never seen Pop-Up like lose his cool. You know, he was always a real chill, calm dude. So just seeing him act like this and pulled out a strap on my baby daddy in front of my mama's house, and it was just a lot. Like I was just like, damn. But y'all, I really wanted to, I promise you, I wanted to just leave with him. But it's just so crazy how, I know y'all be asking, Pop-Up was on drugs real bad. I think he's clean now. I found his mom's page, and I seen some recent pictures of him, and he looked it clean. He looked it clean. I don't think he's out there on the stuff like that anymore. But yeah, y'all, this is part 1 of how I set my baby daddy up. Part 2, a little crazier. This part was already crazy. Y'all, I be really putting myself in crazy situations, and I need to stop doing that for real, because I'm gonna get me or somebody else hurt, okay? But yeah, y'all, that's it for this story time. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want that extra juicy tea, go ahead and click that link down in my description below to join my membership. Okay, new content is over there. I hope y'all like this cute little style I did. You know, I'm trying to switch it up and wear it in different styles as much as I can. So yeah, I think in a couple days I'm gonna curl it. Boom. Okay, yeah. But you know, I don't know, y'all, I've been feeling like my hair growing. Period. Y'all tell me what y'all would have did down below. What y'all would have went with y'all Prince Charming, or stayed with your ain't shit ass baby daddy? Because I'm thinking maybe I should have just went off with him. Maybe he would have never got on drugs, and we could have been living in Cuba in a fat house. I could have been driving nice cars and living lavish, and I ain't had to work, and I could have been a stay-at-home mamiana. You feel me? I could have been learning Cuban and shit. Like, I think I should have went with Pop-Up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I would have been, I mean, if my baby daddy was no worse, I know y'all gonna be like, well, he was crazy. And didn't you say my baby daddy was crazy? My baby daddy was doing drugs, okay? So, at least if I would have been with the rich drug addict instead of the broke drug addict, I'm just saying. Like, I think I chose the wrong hood nigga. At least Pop-Up, I knew I would have been taken care of. You feel me? I would have been good. I wouldn't have had to work. I wouldn't have had to stress. But then that would have been some shady ass shit to have another nigga raise my baby though, right? Y'all, that would have been some shady shit. That's shady. But L did me shady. What would y'all would have did? Also, drop the lady in the dress. Is that the lady with the red dress on? Cause I'm wearing this cute like little dress. Drop that down in the comments below to enter the giveaway. Like I told y'all, and at the end of certain videos, I'm gonna tell y'all to drop a emoji or something down in the comments, and then I'm gonna put all y'all names when I do my raffle. So, but you have to have commented on every video I tell y'all to drop the emoji. I'm paying attention. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna know. So drop the red lady in the dress. You know, the little dancing lady in the red dress. Drop that if y'all made it this far in the video. I love you guys. And again, tell me what y'all would have did. And I'm gonna see y'all in part 2. Deuces. I'm a vibe. Oh wait, hold on. I'm a vibe. You a vibe. We should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I don't know, y'all. I'm tired. Deuces.